want to talk about something specifically today. I want to talk about the Senate. Um, as y'all know, right now the Senate is, they're trying to pass this big this big infrastructure package that also includes a lot of very important legislation like subsidies for daycare, climate, subsidies in certain projects and stuff that'll help that'll help fight climate change. Quite a few things that are very important, and it's not being passed right now because of the Senate. And the reason why I want to specifically talk about the Senate is because it's not being focused on more enough, and more people aren't necessarily talking about it. The biggest problem in this country right now is the Senate. Whether that be because of the Supreme Court, judicial nominees, federal judges, it has everything to do with the Senate. The reason why this country cannot progress, and it's been like this for decades, is because of the Senate. The Senate is a roadblock. It is there to uphold and protect white supremacy. That is the only reason why the Senate exists today the way it does. That's a fact. That is a fact. And even now, there's a 50-50 Senate split. Those 50 Republican senators, they represent significantly less people than those 50 Democratic senators. So why are we not talking about the possibility of abolishing the Senate or reforming the Senate? They shouldn't be served for 6 years, and they should have term limits. They really should. This should be a discussion. It's not being discussed the way it should be. The reason why the House is and like I said, believe me, the House ain't perfect, but because they campaign every 2 years, they kind of have to be a little more progressive and proactive when it comes to legislation. That's why they easily pass this stuff, because they're always campaigning. This isn't, no, we're going to sit on our ass and do nothing and take donations for 6 years. We literally have to do something. And not all of them, because a lot of them are the same fucking corporate whoring pieces of shit like the Senate. But they have to campaign not even every 2 years. Literally, they get sworn in early January, and they're campaigning a year later. So it's a little different with the House. And so I'm just like, why the discussion of either abolishing getting rid of the Senate or reforming it, where it actually shows representation of the people. It needs to be a bigger discussion. It does up to this point. And so that's what I want to focus on. I want to get that message out to people, because I really do think that if the Senate is not either reformed or abolished, and believe me, I prefer the motherfucker be abolished, but we know that ain't gonna happen. Then in the next 10 to 20 years, when all those Republicans only represent a small fraction of the population versus the senators who, Democratic senators, and let's talk about, we need another party. We need multi-party system. But right now, we're not there yet. So right now, the focus needs to be on what to do with the Senate. And so, if you're watching this video, I encourage you to share it with other people. We really need to discuss this even more. We really need to talk about this, because up to this point, everything that does get passed that actually is helpful, it's like fucking pulling teeth, and it is too much of a struggle, and I am over it. Like, we are so behind the rest of the developed world because of the Senate. And like I said, there are a number of other factors. Don't get it twisted, but the biggest issue is the United States Senate.